Hello and welcome to the UniqCast Talks. This time it's only going to be me, your host Matjaž, and I'll be reporting on the biggest innovations shaping the future of streaming in 2025. This has all been published in one of our recent blogs that actually covers all the major trends emerging in the OTT space this year. So be sure to check that out if you're interested in this topic. Well, today I'm going to be tackling one major shift in the industry, and that's the evolution of monetization models in OTT. So it could be subscription fatigue, it could be rising competition, maybe even new audience, new viewer behaving that is forcing these platforms, these service providers to rethink how they generate value. And out of all of these tensions, there is a new major trend evolving. It's more and more evident. It's the rise of free ad-supported streaming TV, also called FAST services. So what is this FAST? So let's break it down, right? So for years, the streaming market revolved around two key models. So one is SVOD, so it's a subscription-based services model, right? It's like Netflix, Disney, Prime Video. And the opposite of that was the advertising model, right? AVOD, platforms like YouTube, Pluto TV, or Tubi. But now we see a major shift towards hybrid approaches. So this hybrid approach is blending both AVOD and SVOD model together. The key driver behind all of that is probably the viewers, the subscribers. They want choice. So they don't want just one option, they want choice. They have different needs at different times. But also, think about it, even if you're a premium user, you somehow hit the limit. There's so many services, and you probably hit the limit on how many premium services you can or you want to afford. And sometimes you just want a more relaxed experience. You don't care so much about quality. You would like to have like this AVOD option along your SVOD option. No, well, so that's probably what's driving all this. And of course, because all of these tensions, these fast services came in, right? And these fast services offer free ad-supported content, which is mimicking the traditional TV experience, but it's in this digital on-demand format, right? So this is so appealing. It's almost a little bit unexpected, but truly so appealing, growing so fast that FAST is expected to grow 20% annually this year, right? And all this hype and growth is making the media companies, the service providers, look how they can tap into this market potential and basically reach all that audience who wants to access the service without paywalls, right? So let's try and break it down why the companies are embracing FAST a little bit more in detail to what I just explained, right? So first one is the first point is probably the potential of wider audience reach, right? So there's a huge segments of customers who are really budget conscious and they don't want to pay for premium services, right? And the second point is also answering the first one, why this is possible, is that it's this huge ad revenue boom that the industry is experiencing in the last years. So with all the targeted advertising, the advertising is so successful, it generates such high CPMs that the ad revenue is actually able to pay for a premium content, right? So because of using AI, because of good prediction models, these ads are really successful. They generate so much revenue that they can pay for the premium content. And the third point I would say is simply user engagement, right? So unlike the AVOD model, which is really an advertising supported on-demand on-demand video, the fast actually allows to watch your content for longer, because it's basically a few VOD assets stitched together with ads in between. So it allows this lean back experience where which you can have watching cable TV or broadcast TV, right? But of course you're in this on-demand environment. So, and somehow it looks like that these habits have remained, and people still largely want to have this kind of experience, and that's why fast is so appealing to them. So what's happening out there in the market? Some major players like Samsung TV, Roku, Pluto are dominating this space. They embraced fast, right? But there are still some premium SVOD players that are still sticking to their SVOD model, but are now starting to experience with ad-supported tiers. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe to combat churn, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe they just want to tap into this huge market segment of these viewers who simply don't want to subscribe to premium services, but they would sit and watch ad-supported content if it's good enough. Premium providers like Netflix, Disney Plus have already rolled out some, let's say, cheaper ad-supported options alongside their, of course, premium ones. So this just proves that even they see a big potential in this hybrid model. So at the end, if you want my opinion, I believe that operators and content providers should embrace both options. They should offer the flexibility in monetization. They should offer subscription option, ad-supported option, and even the hybrid option. And that way they'll have the biggest impact on the market. They'll reach the biggest audience that is possible right now. So as a final thought, what will be next in monetization in OTT? I think that we will see more and more of AI-driven ad targeting, because remember, this AI-driven ad targeting is really good. It generates a lot of revenue, and that then fuels fast, because it can pay for premium content with ads. This was not possible in the past. Because of AI, we're also going to see probably micro segmentation or even no segmentation at all, meaning that there'll be like a personalized pricing strategies. Imagine having an individualized offer for each subscriber. It's, of course, this wasn't possible in the past because humans simply can't understand millions of subscribers. We don't have time, we don't have the brain capacity, but the computer and the AI certainly can. So it is technically possible, and I'm sure some companies will tap into this. They'll try to explore this personalized pricing strategies. And the last thing, I think, expect a mix of microtransactions and ad-supported content, right? So it is typical fast scenario, right? So there'll be majority people for majority of time will watch ad-supported content, but they'll still want the option so that they can decide and purchase a premium option from time to time, right? So this will be these micro transactions. So if you're an operator, an OTT operator, I think now is the time to diversify your revenue stream. So everything is there. There is technology, there is the need, there is the market demand, and there's really no reason to wait. Sure, I think if you want something very concrete, leverage the growing fast market right now. So if you can. And yeah, right. And this concludes my today's reporting. As I said, this is just going to be a short segment. I'm going to come back and report some other topics about the future in 2025. But for today, this is what I have prepared. So if you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to subscribe and follow us for more insight into the future of streaming. Until next time, guys, happy streaming and bye-bye.